Hey everybody, so today we got to talk about both multiple and multi-level inheritance. We'll begin with multiple inheritance. That's when a child class inherits from more than one parent class. For example, a class of C can inherit the traits from both class A and B. In Python, you can have more than one parent. Multi-level inheritance we'll talk about near the end of this topic. So in this example, we're going to create two parent classes, prey, I'll write pass for now, and predator. We'll create a class of rabbit, a class of hawk, then class fish. Rabbit, hawk, and fish are going to be children classes. Prey and predator will be parents. If one of these classes, rabbit, hawk, or fish, inherit from prey, they get the ability to flee. We will define a method of flee. All we'll do in this example is print the following text. This animal is fleeing. If you're a predator, you get the method to hunt. Define hunt. We will print this animal is hunting. Rabbits, they will inherit from the prey class. They're typically not predators, except that one rabbit in Monty Python and the Holy Grail. That's the exception. Rabbit will inherit the prey class. Then it gets access to a flee method. Hawks are predators. They will inherit the predator class. Now fish, they will hunt smaller fish and flee from bigger fish. You could consider fish both prey and predators, so they will inherit both classes. We will use multiple inheritance. They will inherit everything from the prey class and the predator class. Now let's see if this does in fact work. Now we'll create a rabbit object. Rabbit equals rabbit. There are no parameters set up. We don't need to send any arguments to the constructor. Hawk equals hawk. And fish equals fish. So let's take our rabbit object, and they should have a flee method. Rabbit.flee method. This animal is fleeing, but they do not have a hunt method because they're not predators. Rabbit object has no attribute hunt. Hawks can hunt. They're predators. They inherited that method. This animal is hunting, but they can't flee. They're not prey. Hawk object has no attribute flee. Fish can do both. They inherit from the prey class and the predator class. Fish.flee. This animal is fleeing. Fish.hunt. This animal is hunting. Children classes can inherit from more than one parent, which is what we did for fish. They are both prey and predators, whereas in rabbits are just prey, hawks are just predators. If you need to inherit from more than one parent, you just add that additional class to the inheritance list. With multi-level inheritance, a parent can inherit from another parent. We will create a class of animal. And for now, I'll write pass. Prey and predator are going to inherit from the animal class, so we need to add animal to each inheritance list. Let's say if you're an animal, you get a method to eat. All animals will eat. Print this animal is eating. And you can sleep. Define sleep. Print this animal is sleeping. So think of rabbit, hawk, and fish as children classes. Prey and predator are those classes' parents, and animal is the grandparent. Prey and predator will inherit everything that the animal class has. Rabbit, hawk, and fish will inherit everything the prey and predator classes have. So now our rabbit, hawk, and fish classes should have the ability to eat and sleep, and we'll test that. Rabbit.eat. This animal is eating. Rabbit.sleep. This animal is sleeping. Let's check out fish. Fish.eat. This animal is eating. Fish.sleep. This animal is sleeping. Okay, we're going to expand upon our example a little bit. Let me zoom out. Each of our objects is going to have a name. Our rabbit will have a first name of Bugs. Hawk will be Tony, as in Tony Hawk. Our fish will be Nemo. Within our classes, we don't have any constructors set up. In which class should we assign the name attribute? Let's do so within our animal class. So we will define a constructor to assign these attributes. We will receive a name. We'll assign self.name equals name. Now with these other classes, if you're not assigning any attributes, or if you don't need any other initialization logic, you don't need a constructor. We'll implicitly use the constructor we inherit from the parent. Let's convert each of these print statements to an f-string. Replace animal with self.name. Now let's have our rabbit use the eat method. Oh, we should get rid of this. There we go. Bugs is eating. Rabbit.sleep. Bugs is sleeping. Rabbit.flee. Bugs is fleeing. Let's check out our hawk. Hawks don't have a flee method because they're predators, not prey. Let's eat. Tony is eating. Let's sleep. Tony is sleeping. Let's hunt. Tony is hunting. Let's check our fish next. Our fish can eat. Nemo is eating. Our fish can sleep. Nemo is sleeping. They can flee. Nemo is fleeing. And hunt. Nemo is hunting. Okay, everybody, that is both multiple and multi-level inheritance. With multiple inheritance, a child can inherit from more than one parent class. You just add each additional class to the inheritance list. With multi-level inheritance, a child can inherit from a parent, which inherits from another parent. Class C can inherit from B, where Class B inherits from A. Think of C as the child, B as the parent, and A as the grandparent. C will have all the attributes and methods, even available within the grandparent class of A. And well, everybody, that is both multiple and multi-level inheritance in Python.